Hello, my dear Patreons. I hope you are having a wonderful weekend. And hopefully, in your area, it's nice and sunny day like it's here in Yorkshire. I saw few pictures on internet that at these days, I think it was in America, in the South America, that they have snow. It was quite surprising, and I can't imagine the snow right now because I am so happy of that sunny day outside. And because of that, I've been already outside many times with my dog to walk a little bit, to exercise a little bit to make me more flexible. Going so slow. But anyway, I'm coming today. Hopefully, I will finish today that video because I'm trying actually few days already to somehow make a point in what I'm doing. Last few days, I'm creating like mass making of journal. I do have one family I would like to help somehow financially. It's a young woman with two kids, with two girls, very small girls. They are living in Czechia, and right now they are in need of support because the woman, the mom of those two girls, she lost her job. And as a mom of two kids, single mom of two kids, it's hard to find a job. Any mom will know that it's hard to find a job. If you do have two kids, you need to take care of them. And I would like to help her somehow because I know how hard it is to be in this situation and how easy you can end up on the street. That was what was happened to me and my sons. Quite similar scenario. That's why I'm trying to do my best to create as many journals as I can. I do have unfortunately base just for 8, but even that, it's 8 journals which I'm trying to do this week. What I do have till now, this one was started few weeks ago. Actually, I was thinking, 2-3 weeks ago, I was thinking how I can get there to create as many journals as I can. So I started with those stamped glossy bags, and I did quite a lot. That was actually at the start. So maybe 3-4 weeks, I don't remember. This was actually start that I was thinking that I need to prepare first the decorative elements because they do take the most of time to decorate them, to think the way how you can prepare the many things for your journals, the way that they can be in many journals with a different look in the end. I know those pouches or those pockets looks quite similar, but they are not. Every single of these pockets, they are unique, and that's in my head. It makes proper creation that I'm not like a machine, that I actually create a lot, but every single piece is unique. So I started with this, and then in my head I try to imagine how many pages I will have, what I would like to have in those creations, and how I will actually get there to have for as many journals, pages, pockets, and something what I can put together and in the end have many journals and have something I can make money from and send them to this little family. This is my template. I saw it together. I kind of like made sure that I will know what I'm doing, and I will have some setup of the pages, which will be quite pleasing to eye and interesting, to flip through. And here I am. I do have, as I said, I do have 8 journals prepared and not sewn yet. This is only one, which I do have all together. By the way, when I'm talking that this is all together, put that all together. If you do have Instagram, you maybe saw my picture when I'm trying embroidery, hand embroidery, after many years, and I have to say I did enjoy it so much. This is just a very simple embroidery, but I did enjoy it so much. I did use stamp at the first. I did stamp the image on the fabric, and then I just I just did a little embroidery through that stamp, and I have to say, really enjoyable craft. I love embroidery. I always did, but unfortunately, as I do have those carpal tunnels, here I had surgery, I think 20 years ago, actually, it is. Here I haven't, and this hand, it's kind of giving me sometimes very hard time. But anyway, because of that, I'm not doing embroidery as much as I did before. I actually didn't do embroidery for many years, and I did this year, and I'm so happy. I hope I will go back to that little art, and do it again. And this is kind of like softy cover journal, which I have created for this first one. For those next ones, I'm gonna do a little bit different covers, but this one I will show you as well how I did it. It will be not proper tutorial because I'm still kind of trying to find a way which I would like to use to create these type of journal covers. Yeah, that's explanation, because I'm beginner, so I need to find the proper, like, step-by-step tutorial for myself to share it as a thing which I would like to actually share. And where I was, yeah. So here in this in this journal, I made that setup of the pages. Then I sewn another pages together just to make sure that I am satisfied with it, and I am satisfied with it. I am using that classical book binding for my journal, so I do have many signatures sewn together, but they actually do beautiful layout, and I am happy with that. I'm using book binding which I shared in the tutorial on the internet long time ago. And what I'm doing now, I am filling all my pockets and pages with the stuff, with tags and stuff, so then sewing will don't get too tight. Like here, I forgot to put their stuff inside in those pockets, and like that it looks amazing, but there is nothing in those pockets. And now I was thinking, if I will fill up fill up those pockets with something, the book will get this way, you know, this way. It's not too bad, but most I like this one, when the pockets are filled with the goodies, with the tags and envelopes and all kind of stuff. And I do sew it with that stuff in it, so the book has the thickness which is better for the journal. Here you can see that it's, oh sorry, that it's much bigger, filled with goodies. So I was thinking, because I'm doing this, that filling up the pockets and actually placing the pages together, preparing those signatures to sewn together. So I was thinking I can show you what I actually have here, and take this like my little sharing for my Patreons, how I am creating these pocket style writing journals. So here I do have those glossy bags we have created a few weeks ago, and I'm using just these beautiful vintage clock cards and placing them to these pockets. And I'm actually using everything in the similar way in every single journal, just to make it easy, you know, just to make it easy for myself to actually prepare those 8 journals. So this, that's one part of those signatures. Then I do have a bunch of these. I will share what I do have there straight away. I just need to kind of sort it. I do have one piece of file folder which I have prepared for this one. This will be like a last last page in that book. It's this one. And I still don't have this one done properly. I forgot to create in these file folders window like this, which will be like top loaded window from here. So I need to finish the file folders before I will sew all these pages together. So I do have that file folder. Then I do have this one, and I should have 2 of these. Maybe I don't have. Oh yeah, I do. No, I don't. Okay. Oh, I do. Good. So I do have 2 envelopes, which I did emboss, and some of them, this one, it's not embossed, it's envelope with window. And then I do have embossed envelope, which, because the embossing folder was quite strong, or I think I placed there too many layers, so envelope got kind of like ripped off. You can see that. So I need to repair these little things with my label, and I'm using this medical tape to repair these broken edges on that envelope, to keep that envelope all together. Yeah. So I do have 2 of these where there is a window and there can be embossed part. Then I do have few papers, like little booklets, and because they were, you know, longer, so I folded these ends. Here I do have from ledger book. So I do have few of these. I do have smaller part. Then I do have these papers, which are like baking papers. Then I do have envelope, and on the other half, this was flap of the envelope. So on that flap I did glue this one. This is from another envelope made pocket. Yeah. Then I do have this, again made from envelope and just folded part. The envelope was this way originally, so I just open it and fold it a little bit different way. Then I do have this. This is also from envelope. Just open it envelope and folded this side to make pockets here and here. I do have this printed part, like triple take note card. That will be in digitals. Then I do have those butterflies pages, which I shared with you a few weeks ago. That was actually where I started. This was the first. Then I made these decorative glossing bags, I think, or the other way, one or another one, I actually don't remember, was the first. Now I don't remember which was the first. This was the first. This I made to make this one. Yeah, to make it to go together with this one. So I do have few pages for journal. And then I do have those bottom parts, you know, from those pages. I do have those bottom pieces, which will be like short, like half pages in the journal. Then I do have all kind of handmade papers here. I think 4 or 5 types. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little bit different handmade papers, and then I do have additional papers, just you know beautifully done writing paper. This is actually watercolor paper, a really good one, so I did add it there also, that watercolor paper. And I do have here all kind of additional tags and stuff which we have created in the past. Actually, the pockets from book pages, this one, decorative pockets. I do have there printed postcards from this collection with butterflies. Then I do have there normal postcard. These are the tags which I bought. And this one is what I have printed. This is what I have printed. And then I do have these little from scraps from old papers which I didn't use and I didn't want to use. I have created these cute little pocket journals. So I do have for every single journal. This is what I bought, and this is what I have printed and kind of put together. And I will have these printouts for you, hopefully. I hope I still have it in my computer, because I did a huge deleting of files, and what I found, I deleted accidentally also files which I didn't want to delete. Sometimes cleaning supposed to be done very slow way, not that, oh, I'm gonna clean that. So what I'm doing now, I'm taking that book block as my navigation, and I'm placing all these things together. So I do have this. This is made from envelope. The base is envelope. I have shortened that envelope by folding this. This is the print I did share with you a few days ago. I believe it was with this. It was made all together, that collection, for making small journal. So I did separate that bottom part. That bottom part I do have here. That was, I think, this way. So I did separate that bottom part. Here I do have that print. On that print, it's this one. I did folded it between the images. And on this side of print, I glued my envelope. The envelope I folded in the same size like it's my print. And I left it there, that fold, because it's making nice, beautiful pocket here. And I do have envelope pocket here. And I also created a tab on that envelope. So first I glued the flap of that envelope down. Then I created that tab. And this print I did glue on these 3 sides on that envelope, and then I used that decorative stitching on these 3 sides, just to add there something, you know, something a little bit more. That's what I do have here. And I do have envelopes in every single one of these. I will show you step by step. So here with this first kind of like signature, I will have, yeah, in the pockets I will have decorative back and the string envelope. Decorative back I will have in the large pocket, and string envelope in this pocket. Then I will flip it this way, and I will take one of these, maybe this one. Just slide it in, and because this one will be too small for making it like a signature, I'm gonna grab one of these glossing bags and that embossed envelope, and in the middle I'm gonna take some with the picture. Yeah, maybe this one. It's the bottom of that print, you know. it was always designed for top pages and that bottom strip decorative. So that's this one. And this will be my first signature. Then as a next decoration will be that bag, because it's going nicely together, as you can see. And put there the bag itself, it will be again empty, and this will be just too much, like no, not this one. So what I decided, that I will add there some of these prints. I can do it straight away. I do have always four bags for each journal, and I do have always 6 of prints for each journal. Yeah, I think this one, it's actually good. I'm always looking if those butterflies are going nicely with that rest of print. Okay, I think this one should be here. Yeah, this one will be here. Maybe. Yes. So we don't have this, and now this one. Maybe. What I do have here. Oh yeah. So these 2 I will have through to that journal. So I do have a back print, and then in that print I will have one of those one of these beautiful handmade papers like this, and that's gonna be next signature. Very next signature, it's book page. I do have book page. In that book page, the book page is in the same size, like it's my print actually. Like this, a little bit smaller, just tiny bit smaller than it's my print. So in that book page, I do have again an envelope, and I did prepare that envelope same way. I did folded the envelope in the same size of that book page here on the bottom. Before I sew it all together, I did fold flap of the envelope. I have created the top. Then I actually folded this bottom, and then I did sewing around the edge. When I made that sewing around the edge, I did sew first this, and then I did sew envelope with that book page together here. And here I did added this decorative envelope as, you know, something a little bit more, some decorative element. That was all what I did here. Then I do have that half of print from this one, like decorative element here, because all together it's going nicely, smoothly. You know, the white of the back, it's white on this, and the black stamping goes nicely with those black lines here. And because both of these will be just 2 small signature, first I need to fill up the pockets. Here I do have this one. Then something here. And I'm gonna create a signature, and I'm always keeping this first book block like my help, because it's a really huge help. If you do have a nice setup, you are happy about that setup, just repeat it. Do not go somewhere else and do not try to create something different. I did that many times, really many times. I tried to do even better, and then in the end I found that my first creation was always right, and I lost so much time with thinking, overthinking. So if something works, I will suggest do not try to change it, because it's just taking your time, and you will get probably to that starting point. Here I do have again the decorative glossing back, and I already added this printed page. And to make it a little bit more filled up, I'm gonna add this glossing or baking paper page, and this half of ledger book page, and that's gonna be my another signature. And then very next we do have again this print. So again, same way, put it together with envelope, and if you will notice, I did plan quite well these tabs. Here I do have top tab, then I do have book page with the middle tab here, and then I do have this print again with the bottom tab, and it's going repeating in that book same way, always between papers with envelopes which has tab is this glossing back. It's kind of like a divider between those decorative parts. So here I do have again same way, put it together, the print with envelope. I do have one pocket here between the print and envelope, then I do have that envelope, and here I do have another pocket. I'm gonna put there some goodies. So here we can put this one. I can place this into envelope. Here maybe I can put a little booklet. And here on this spot I do have again print. And I can keep it this way, or I can flip it this way. I think I'm gonna actually, oh yeah, look at that. It's going nicely together. So here, and inside I do have again paper, this handmade paper, and I think inside I don't have anything, no. So that's gonna be all my next signature. And yes, this book is made from many small signatures, but I think, you know, I actually like to create journals this way, because they do make nice layout. So here I do have again the book page with this bottom part of the print, book page with the envelope, and this envelope, it's kind of closing that top part, so this envelope doesn't have any top. The very next envelope should have, yeah, it does have again top on the top. So here I don't have any top, but I do have pocket here, and I do have pocket here, and again I do have this flying decorative pocket. The entry is here to the pocket. Oh shoot. And I'm gonna fill up the pocket here. I'm gonna put something in this pocket here, and here in this spot I'm gonna kind of like extend that signature with decorative paper, and this triple or gatefold style insert like this. That's all for, yeah, that's all for this part. And I do have another signature prepared. Very next signature is again another part with this, and I'm gonna fill it up with the inserts. One this, maybe one this, and I can put something here. And inside, to get it bigger, I will have one of these. So here I can see that I do have envelope. This envelope. This was actually this type of envelope. I had done this one. It's also from this envelope when it's glued together. Glued together, and then this bottom part it's folded up, and I did sew it all together, unfortunately. So otherwise, if I will remember normally, I will cut this top part and then I will have like 2 entries. Unfortunately, here I somehow, I don't know, I had bad day. I somehow didn't realize that. So I do have one pocket here. All it's nicely sewn all around. I do have this flap here. Then I do have this, which I have created. Once I had this one done, I made a mark on my open it envelope. I made a mark on the flap, and then from that mark I did cut that envelope into some kind of shape, and I made sure that it will be not bigger than my signature. Oh, this way. So I do have this, and inside I'm gonna place it this way. Inside I will have one glossing bag and one printed paper. Like this, placed together, and I do have another signature. Very next will be again a glossing bag with the printed paper inside. And I think here, yeah, here I do have just another writing paper. I do have that this beautifully, that does have beautiful texture, this watercolor paper. So I'm gonna have that this, and I do have another signature done. Very next, I will have again that book page, which has middle tab. I'm gonna put there something. Card here, and this one here in this pocket. And as a expansion of the signature, I'm gonna grab this window pocket or window envelope, and inside I do have handmade paper. And I do have another signature done. Then I do have again glossing bag with printed paper inside. And yeah, here I did add this. This is like bullet journal paper. I'm not sure if my camera is taking it, but this journal or this paper does have little small dots. This paper is from bullet journal and it's really beautiful. So I will have that plus that last piece of handmade paper, and my signature is done. And very next I will have another of these. I'm gonna fill up the pockets. And here I do have another bullet journal paper. Then I do have this wrapped up in the decorative paper. Yeah, that's all. Good. Like this. And I do have another signature done. And as a last part before that file folder, I do have again book page with that straight envelope. I'm gonna fill up that envelope. And here I do have glossy back paper, this ledger paper, and inside I think I do have here these like extras. I'm gonna use them this way. Here inside I will have one of these decorative papers, but this way. So I will open it with that picture inside. This way. Like this. Yeah, like this. And this one on the top. And all together goes in this book page signature. And the rest I can add into my this file folder, not file folder. Yeah, file folder. File folder booklet. But first I'm gonna create the window here. I'm gonna try to do it the most easy way. I'm gonna grab some washi tape and use washi tape as my navigation where to cut. And at the same time I'm gonna create a decorative frame. Yeah. That's one. And the second one. And if you do have washi tape with writing, it's good to make sure that you know where is the top. I know this one will be on the top. So I'm placing also my washi tape with the words in the right direction, or, you know, not upside down, because I did that actually before. And I'm gonna add some decorative washi tape on that back as well. So I do have decorative part here. I'm gonna place it this way and just cut next to the washi tape through to both layers. I'm not sure if you can hear in the background the snoring. That's my dog. He just finished Big Bone because, you know, for the... Oh my, I need to Google that right word. Just bear with me. I'm gonna Google the right word. Why we gave him the Big Bone. And he's very satisfied. He was on the long walk with me. he ate really well, so now he's snoring. It's quite funny. So I do have this. I'm gonna add there acetate pieces, and I'm gonna Google the right word. Now I'm a little bit confused what I actually did record it and what I didn't record it. I do have the window done. Probably I didn't record it what I wanted to say. So for our dog, we gave him marrow bone, which is perfect for his teeth and for him to get excited. And now I'm trying to put together that last file folder to, to prepare it for my signature. So I can either sew it together here, place it this way into my sewing machine and do sewing here and here. That way I will seal it and make it as a top-loaded pocket. Or I added here brown tape on this side, but before I will glue it around the edge here, I'm gonna put the glue here on the bottom. Fold it here, that way I'm gluing this pocket here on the bottom, and now I can fold this over and also glue that pocket here in this spot. So now I need to cut this one because it's too long, and now I do have to upload the pocket here. I need to let this dry. So now these last pieces I'm gonna put to this file folder, and I can place it with rest of the pages. And from now on it will be just poking the holes. For that I do have here prepared the template, which I'm gonna be using in all 8 journals. It is template for making sewing with these straps. I hope I do remember right the name. This is bias binding tape, and it's perfect for sewing together signatures. It's holding really nicely, it's not too thick, and it's perfect for binding. So I'm gonna do all those book blocks exactly same way. Just use my template, poke the holes in each of the signature, and then use my book as a kind of like eraser of my work and sew it all together. That I can kind of advise you to watch that tutorial which I made, because there it's a really nice editing of that work, hopefully understandable. So that's preparing those book blocks for those 8 journals. Once I'm done with this work, I will come back to create book cover for these journals, and I hope you will enjoy that too. For now, thank you so much. I'm gonna continue with my work with preparing those 8 book blocks. Wish me well. Hopefully that will go really well, and hopefully in the end of this weekend I will have my journals done, so I can share it with everyone on YouTube, and hopefully actually ask for help to help this little family a little bit through to that time before mom will find her new job. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for jumping in. I'm gonna put link down below for that tutorial where I did actually sew all book block using this sewing, so you can see what I'm doing here. Have a beautiful day, take care of yourself, and I will be back soon with creating journal covers. bye for now. And definitely I will do sharing on how I created this, and I'm preparing sharing on how I created the book box, double book box. That will come soon as well. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. And I will do my best to be back soon. Bye.